Hey everybody, Shay here. Welcome to Mass Effect Andromeda. This is probably an episode 0. I'm pretty certain of it because I want to make a character. That's what I want to do. I want to load the game. I want to check out the beginning of the game. And maybe not just a character. So I don't know if this is episode 0 or 1. But welcome aboard. This is not going to be a full Let's Play just yet. I want to test the game, so it's a let's try, I suppose. Until it turns into something. I want to customize a character. I want to see the graphics. I went to the settings. I maximized everything that, strangely enough, I can decide or choose ultra settings, but then it doesn't put everything to ultra. Just give me the ultras, give me the max, put everything to the right, man. So I hope everything's fine. I could have showed the audience if you maybe know something more. There was a bunch of other stuff there where I was like, I'm seeing letters on the screen. I don't know the difference between a set of letters A and a set of letters B. I want to choose the one that's furthest right because that's generally the better one, right? So that's where I'm at. So what am I thinking of for this game? I am thinking of bringing in Alakai, who was a character I played in Greedfall, because kind of a short run in the Greedfall game, but I really like the character, and I was thinking about that character this week a lot, and I was like, you know what? She'd probably be pretty cool in a Mass Effect game, especially where, well, I don't know if you're a captain, but Alakai is a captain of a ship, a pirate, in fact, and now, in a fantasy world, yes, but I like this whole multiverse idea and what it would mean to bring her into the Mass Effect universe. And I like the idea of her being on kind of like a vessel that's exploring. You see where I'm going with this? Exploring the Milky Way. I don't know, a different sea of space. Okay, maybe I'm stretching that, but the point is exploration, kind of like leaving something behind and pursuing your own sort of destiny is sort of the aspect of the character that I want to roll with here, and I feel like it's easy for me to then play into the whatever the game is going to give me. So I'm going to see if I can get something close to Alakai. Should I bring you along on the entire journey, or should I? Probably not. I should probably not bring you along on the entire journey. It's something I can definitely roll into whatever setting, because I feel like she's an easy one to sort of play around with in that regard. She's got very straightforward objectives, personality kind of quirks and types. I spent a couple years writing her, so it just made it easy for me to sort of understand what she was all about and how she presents herself and expresses herself and etc, etc, etc. So looking forward to seeing something like that play out here, and yeah, see the beginning of the game to see how the combat works and how it flows, things like that. I'm kind of curious. So I mean, strangely enough, not that many options. That, I guess, is the closest. It's just the kind of longer hair, but I mean, I can't get everything I want. But it's sort of got the kind of weird wave thing. See, little wave thing at it. But you know, that was kind of conceptually where I was going with it from a design perspective. Oh, is that like a burn mark or something? Oh, I mean, yeah, it's got a little bit of that rough on her. See thing. I don't know. I'm still going with that theme, even though I don't need to do it. I sort of like it for reasons, whatever. Yeah, I'm gonna just some subtle texture there. I like it. Doesn't look bad. I mean, it's a little bit odd. I know, I get it, but that's okay. But I'm gonna say no. Tattoo designs. What kind of tattoos? What are we talking about here? We are definitely talking face tattoos. Damn. Okay. It's the future. You can do whatever you want, man. Ain't no one. Whoa. Okay. That's actually fun. But no, that's a whole different character. We're done here. I guess? Am I done? It doesn't feel 100% like her, but I'm not sure where else to go with this. I might roll with this, and if there's a problem, I'll just redo it. I'm just playing around. Security. We have, during your Alliance military service, you focused on learning everything you could about weapons and tactics. Starting power. Concussive shot. Fires a heat-seeking, high-impact round to knock down opponent. So I'm trying to think conceptually still. I'm still working on that idea. Now, in Greedfall, she was pew-pew. And she was traps and stuff like that because she's just a little bit more conniving, I guess, in the battle arena. You know, she's more support. She's more finesse, though. If she has to get into a fight, very much dexterity, speed. Yeah, finesse, trickery. She's not outside cheating. She will cheat to get out of a problem. So kind of with that in mind, I'm sort of looking at what the options might be. Like, do I see like biotic? No. Unfortunately, I do not. So it's going to have to be... Security's more... Unlock skills. It feels more like a warrior, I suppose. Focused on learning everything you could about weapons and tactics. Biotics, that's self-explanatory, but let's read it anyways. We get the throw power. Singularity, I mean, it sounds like fun though. Technician. We got the technician. You learn to operate drones and hack enemy systems. Close-ish, possibly. Overload. Unleash an electrostatic discharge that deals high damage to shields and synthetic. Yeah, because it's a bit of a kind of an environment control, like a debuffer sort of thing. It's kind of like the trickery aspect, maybe, can be pushed into play. We got invasion. Hack into the opponent's armor and weapons, infecting them with a computer virus to weaken their defense. It doesn't really feel it. Wait, let's keep going. Leader. Oh, I see some different ones, actually. Leader. Working closely with your cohorts for their safety and safety of others. Natural leader. I don't know. Energy drain. Drain your target's shields to replenish your own. Especially effective against synthetic enemies. Annihilation. Weave a shifting aura of Mass Effect field around you to slowly damage nearby enemies. Develop specialized technology to bolster the survivability of your entire squad. Support. Okay, so that could work. But Scrapper. I could do scrapping. When a fight broke out, you were always the first soldier in the thick of it. She's pretty grungy that way. I could see it. But she like get the she throw the punches, and then she wouldn't. She might be in the start of the fight, but she certainly wouldn't be at the end of it. She'd like, okay, things get a little rough. I've done my part. I'm out. Peace. Enjoy your night. Mostly according to Alliance military protocol and occasionally not. Okay, so maybe charge. Launch yourself like a comet at opponents and regain a portion of your shields on impact. That sounds like crazy. Combat fitness grants increased durability and the option to carry more weapons in the battle. Okay, now I don't see it. Operative. In the military, you studied covert operations and the tech used by special forces, knowledge you rarely found a use for until the Andromeda Initiative. Tactical cloak. Ooh. Employ light bending technology to become invisible for a short duration. Pretty sure this is it. Gain a large damage bonus. Yes. So rogue. Got it? I'm good. Special agent. Yeah, get in, get out. That's the whole combat thing. Yeah, she'd steal stuff. She'd start the fight. She'd be in the start of the fight. She'd steal whatever she could, and then she'd slip out. No one would even know. No one would even know. They wouldn't know that she started or that she slipped away. But she'd definitely have a hand in causing it. Combat fitness grants increased durability and the option to carry more weapons into battle. Nah, but Tactical Cloak is the one. Yeah, I mean, if it's a roguey kind of stuff, sneaking around and slipping through things. Yeah, operative. It's almost no doubt in my mind that works. Choose name. Sarah. No. Kat. Ryder. Welcome to the Mass Effect universe. Okay, customized twin. Oh. Okay, that would be new. I know it was on the list the entire time. I know but I was focused up here. Do you understand? Customized twin. I guess it doesn't really matter, and it does. It sort of does matter. Jesus, can you please can you get as close to what I decided as possible with that? Can that not? Why wouldn't the game do that? Why wouldn't it go like, okay, well, certain features were selected, so maybe we should just go with that. You know, like we should get something close and just change the gender, see what happens. You know, and then you just go in there and change the hair or something. Because this gets kind of silly. This is going to get kind of silly, you know? Damn it. Twin, I don't have no twin. Well, you do in this universe, Alakai. You do in this universe. So how do you want to go with this? What's your twin look like? God damn it. Now I got to do this all again. Well, I guess we got to go with the freckles. Facial hair. You want to... Yes. Why do I have to feel like this? No, hold on. Yeah, I mean, it sort of doesn't fit, though, huh? There. I mean, yes, the handlebar. The facial hair does not look that good. I'm sorry, it doesn't look that good. I don't know what it is, but it doesn't feel like it fits. It doesn't feel like it fits, man. There's like a gap here or something that doesn't... I don't know, man. It doesn't feel like a beard. I mean, I know what you're trying to do here, but god damn it. Is there like facial hair? No, you can't make it bigger. So, you know what I mean? It's just like painted on or something. Like, you know what? You're not going to get any facial hair. We're moving on. I'm happy. I'm happy with it. I got them as close as the hair. I love that the hair is the same. I'm keeping it. I love it. Inherit. Wait. Oh. What have I just done? Inherit Alec Ryder's appearance. No. Wait, what are you doing? Choose the appearance of your father. Oh. What's another Ryder? What the hell? Choose the appearance of your father. Alec Ryder has. His appearance can either adapt to your player's customization or remain as the default version. Oh, I like it. Just, you go ahead, Bioware. Do your... although I didn't like the way... I mean, it sort of wasn't real... I mean, it was okay in Dragon Age 2, I guess. Everything will be fine. Let's see what happens. Let's just run the game. We are, of course, going to go on normal. So I can pay attention to the story. Would you like to start the... Yes. Let's give this a shot. At least get the, if I can get the intro done with this episode, that would be cool. Or set of episodes, whatever this turned into.
Every great moment in our history began with a dream. Each bold leap forward was achieved by those willing to do anything to attain it.
That opening? I do. Even the first one. Oh, the window.
We are, all of us, leaving behind families, homes, the very birthplace of our species. Some for discovery, to see the unknown, others for a new start. But today, whatever our reasons, we take the first steps toward a new future for humanity. Today, we begin to make our dream reality.
That one looks cool. That looks cool. 2085, humanity lives in a golden era of interstellar travel. Our discovery of ancient alien ruins on Mars propelled our understanding of science and technology ahead by thousands of years. While many now enjoy the newfound freedom and challenges of exploration in the Milky Way, others look to even more distant stars. For the 100,000 adventurers embarking on this one-way voyage, the future begins in Andromeda. That was still cool. I know there's like historic versions out there. That felt cool. 634 years later. 0 hour, 0 day. That's awesome. Hyperion. 20,000 human colonists. Mass Effect propulsion system, of course. Yes. Oh, sorry. Andromeda Galaxy. Habitat 7 in Helios Cluster. Habitat 7. Should have it at max settings, so we'll see what that means and how it looks. Wow, it looks beautiful. I must tell you, it looks beautiful.
We made it.
Deep breaths. You're gonna want to take it easy.
I've been taking it easy for 600 years.
Ryder, recon specialist, Pathfinder mission team.
Pathfinder team, eh? The ones finding us a home.
Can you make it somewhere tropical? Nice, warm ocean, summer year-round?
How about we get her a cup of coffee first?
selection process saw the Andromeda Initiative evaluate thousands of potential habitable planets within the galaxy.
Ryder, let's get you checked out. Look here.
After discovering an unusually high ratio of potential candidates, or golden worlds, the Helios cluster was selected as our destination. Now you are a part of the first wave of ARCs arriving in Andromeda, our new home for humanity.
Makes it sound so easy, doesn't it?
Oh, hey, choices. Tone choice. Okay, helps writer's personality. Emotional, logical. So, I see. Oh. Okay. I like it. Easy is no fun. Casual, perfect. No. Okay, I'm gonna have to remember. So swirly bits. Casual. I'll just go with what it sounds like. That sounds right to me.
I hope not. I signed up for a little adventure before we settle down.
Hey,
Well,
adventure.
buckle up. Sounds like you'll get your wish.
Yeah?
Over here now, the Pathfinder wants you all on your feet right away. He said mission ready within the hour.
Any idea why?
No, but I'm guessing that's where your adventure comes in. Okay, everything checks out. Just one more thing before I send you on your way. Let's test your SAM implant. Sam, are you monitoring? Sam, are you online?
Yes, Dr. Taparo. Good morning, Ryder. Are you feeling well?
Are you good? Oh, okay. Divergence. My implant. So question? Ask questions. Yes.
I just need a second to get my bearings. What's this about my implant?
A routine check. After being in stasis, we want to make sure the connection's still live.
As the team's mission computer, your well-being is my primary concern.
Assuming the implants work as advertised, Sam sees what you see, in theory. We won't know for sure until we get you in the field. How are you feeling otherwise?
I feel like a 600-year-old popsicle. I hope we packed more coffee.
Readings confirmed. Based on the levels of adenosine in your system, the neural implant is functioning properly.
Wait, adeno what?
It just means you're still shaking off your nap. No reason why we can't get you on your way. Though you may want to hang around while we revive your brother. It always helps to see a familiar face.
I don't like the sound of that.
Okay, that looked okay. That looked okay. I'm kind of like I'm scrutinizing every little action because I remember that first year videos. No bueno. Hey, who's the friend?
What's happening?
It broke free.
Oh,
Just hang on.
Engineering.
Hey, fun times. Can I float around? Press.
I'm almost to the side. Hold on.
Could I just have kept?
This is
gear?
Cora. I'm at the cryo bay. Brace for a reset. Everyone okay?
I think so.
What happened?
We're not sure. Sensors are scrambled. But it's good to see you're up. Feels like centuries since we spoke.
This is the Pathfinder. Mission teams continue preparations. Cora, Riders, report to the bridge.
You heard him. Let's get...
We have a problem over here.
No.
It's Scott Ryder.
No, my brother. Hack it.
What's wrong?
I don't know. Have to check it out.
Codex is popping up there on the left. Wait,
Well?
I wanna.
It looks like some sort of power surge hit the stasis pod.
Are they okay?
I'm running a diagnostic now.
It seems so
Give
far
us
away all of a
the
sudden.
processor.
Did the seals break?
No. Physical integrity looks good.
What is it saying with that? Oh.
Well,
There.
Wait, let me see
The
something.
power cycle is
Oh wait, it'll reset me with the
no
all.
structural damage to the pod. All connections check out.
It's just bad timing then. An interruption in the respiratory cycle, maybe.
Sounds really quiet, though. Oh, nice. I like the hold.
Ryder?
Just gives me a little bit of an
Is
extra,
my brother okay?
like, not accidental clicks, you know?
Scott's fine. His vitals are strong, but the revival procedure was interrupted.
I don't like the sound of that.
Don't worry. It just means the process could take a bit longer than usual. Sam?
My connection to Scott's implant was suspended. However, his pulse, respiration, and brain activity are all normal.
To be on the safe side, we'll need to keep him in a low-level coma for a while. Then let his body regain consciousness naturally. He'll be fine.
Glad to hear it.
Thanks, Lexi. Keep us updated. Ryder, I'll wait for you at the door, whenever you're ready to go.
Codex is... No.
How do you want to handle this?
Keep them in the pod for now.
Just
Round
listening.
the clock monitoring. We don't know if they're in true stasis anymore.
Right. So parts of the body could be waking
Saying,
up.
like, I could probably waste a lot
But
of time
others
just, like,
aren't.
hanging out and
We
listening.
can't be sure just yet.
Let's do another talk, see what happens.
Don't worry, Ryder. We'll take care of him. He'll make it.
Okay, exploration time. Alright.
Still in stasis. Vitals look good.
What about food?
It'll take me a while to get used to the hold. I like it, but at the same
Standard
time,
nutrient package.
it'll take me a while to get used to it.
Response.
Alright, let's see if find some friends. Hey, Hayes. Hey, Hayes.
It sounds amazing, doesn't it? Right up until you lose gravity.
Right up there. What are you talking about?
I've dreamed about this my whole life. I sure hope it matches the brochure.
How many times you talk? Are we done? We are. Alright, so that looks like exploration over there. That's the actual data pad. Take. Attention Hyperion personnel, after a 600-year voyage, the good news is we're exactly where we're supposed to be. We have arrived in the Helios cluster, Andromeda galaxy, year 2819. All stasis medical personnel should report to duty immediately. Give the Pathfinder mission team revival priority. Prep its members for field reconnaissance. Reports of an unusual terrestrial phenomenon in the cluster are being investigated. Updates to follow Captain Dune. Let's try that again, see if anything changes. It does not. Oh, let's check you. Are you a talker? You are not. Focus that work. Who are you? Hey.
Did the world just turn upside? Hey there.
Oops.
Hell of a wake-up call, huh?
Listen. A little
Didn't
bit.
expect that first thing out of stasis.
Makes two of us. Hang in there.
Have you, bro? Where's your E? There you go.
Well,
Carlisle.
enjoy your nap, Ryder? Don't think I'll need sleep for the rest of my life.
Wish
Maybe another decade or two wouldn't have hurt.
Right. Talk to you later.
I wish the camera was like right there. You know what I mean? Like I
Any more
wish
coffee around here?
when you
You're on the
swung.
path
I don't know. I don't know how to
aren't you?
fix that though because you're kind of in a. Maybe it's my
Then I'd
fault.
say you've had
Like, why is
enough.
my camera
No time for pit stops.
at our hips like that? You know? Because then when you talk, you're at the bottom of the screen. It's so awkward. Nope. It's just me. Like, and then they feel like they're completely far away. But I have dialogue at 100%. So what? How?
Gravity loss means something tripped the generators. Like what? Something
Wait,
base looks broken. Generators
let's
are
listen
hardened.
to these.
It'd take a hell of a lot to overload them.
On the bright side, nobody's eaten in 600 years. No projectile vomiting to worry about.
Hey Fisher.
Morning, Ryder. Or afternoon. Or I
Couple
don't know.
centuries. Whatever. Kirkland.
Good to see you, Ryder. Sorry, still waiting for some coffee.
I drank it all. Ah. Okay, let's get the data back. Whoop. Hello, traveler, and welcome to your first day in Andromeda. This is the dawn of a new era for all of us. As you recover from stasis, know that you're in good hands. In a few short hours, you'll be leaving the Hyperion and joining thousands of your fellow colonists as you chase your fortunes and build the new life you've always dreamed about. It's been a long wait, but I promise you it will be worth it. Gian Garson. We'll see. We'll see if it'll be worth it. Well, I don't want to hit that door. Can I talk to you again? I cannot. Well, let's see something. So if I hit spacebar, nothing. Shift, run. Let's do our morning jog here.
Nice and easy. easy. Just take a breath.
Sweet dreams.
Floating?
I had a little hiccup with the gravity.
What day? When is it?
It's been 600 years. We're in
Pick
Andromeda.
whatever day you want. You get to start over.
So far,
There's
so
no
good.
day.
How do you feel?
Come up with
I've
your own
got
weeks.
the world's worst hangover.
Ready.
Wow.
Why I'm checking all these, but I'm going to.
How did
Another
we-
colonist here.
I don't remember dreaming or anything. One minute I'm in the Milky Way getting ready to sleep, and the next...
Boom.
You're 2 million light years away.
No joke. We really flew that far?
We really did. Welcome to Andromeda.
I swear to God, this volume is going to be the enemy, though. I'm really straining myself. I mean, maybe you're not supposed to hear, but I would like to.
God, none
No?
was in this.
I'll be right there. I don't know. Maybe as soon as I said that, I was like, okay, maybe it doesn't matter.
Probably want to send somebody over.
All right. Well, sorry that I cut you off there, bro, but
Yep. All without pancakes.
goddamn, they talk a lot.
Pancakes?
Sorry, it's mushy, milky stuff.
Oh,
Tastes
man,
like
well, it
paste.
tastes like pancakes.
Well, you're not getting a tip.
All right, moving on. Nope. Okay. Remember some silly run animation, so of course I'm trying to break the game and find out. Okay, so I want to see what's in the menu at this point, because before I go too far, I would like to. Where would the settings be? If I were set, I can't. Journal, Codex, inventory, game, skills. Exit. Save. Okay, well, let's check the journal. Prologue. We got meet your father, report the Hyperion bridge, optional check on your brother, a good ding, and then yes, we gotta go through the door. Missions. These missions are critical to the initiative, survival, and Helios. Okay, allies and relationships. I see, so they're folders. I like it. It's actually in a folder. Okay. Helios assignments. Make many groups and individuals across the Helios cluster have asked for the Pathfinder's help. Additional tasks. This could be a rabbit hole. And then completed missions. Oh, there they are. Settings. Okay. If I wanted to find out what the fuck is going on here. Nope. See? Max. Dynamic range? Set the range of volume the game will use. The hell does that mean? The hell does this mean? I don't know what these things mean, man. Wide cinema? I don't know. Is it in my setup? I don't. Okay, normal. In any case, it's not music. I could barely hear the music too, though, right? So I don't know. Bump this up and this up. Maybe it's under the sound effect setting. I don't know. What else? Let's go to... We got stuff here. The Andromeda Initiative. The initiative was built by the efforts of thousands who devoted years of time and countless resources to reach the Andromeda Galaxy. These are the people, places, and organizations that make the Pathfinder's mission possible. Oh, I double click. Oh, shit. Back up. How do I back up? Oh. Hey, rabbit holes. Known associates. Okay, so we got dossiers. Sam. Ooh, that's a lot of reading right now. So here's the thing. In the Let's Play, if I when I go for a longer Let's Play, I'm probably very likely. I'm leaning towards I'm going to read this stuff to myself, and then I will bring you back and I will make comments if I come across anything that's worth talking about. That way, I save all of you time and I get to absorb all of this in one sweep, and then yeah, comment on it. Just more organically with the game. Okay, so I'm clicking through them now because I know I'm going to come back in here and read them all, and then of course I'll bring it back. So it's probably going to give you some context with family. There's a bunch of stuff. There's just a lot of reading to do. It's going to be boring for everyone else. I know some people enjoy that in Let's Play when it's more like contextual to maybe something that I'm doing in the game. It might make sense, like if I see the Codex pop up and I'm like, I sort of need to know what's going on with this land or this creature or this race or this thing, right? And then I'm like, okay, let's contextualize what that relation, like even now, like reading about the father and the brother, like just see what the story is giving me would help me by going into here and looking at my brother's profile, right? And just learning about him before I start interacting and making decisions. Because maybe we have a horrible history. I don't know why that would be, because they give you the choice of like being, you know, having the heart, I guess, an emotional response there. So things like that. For context, I will do it and I'll read it right away. But otherwise, I'm gonna. This just feels like a lot of. This feels like a lot of information that I don't need to read right now in an LP. And then what else? We got skills. Let's take a look at how skills work. I mean, this is all throwing me off because, of course, it's all new, right? So, we got combat. Oh my god, that's a lot. No, come on, it's not that much. The other games had like a skill tree as well. Just don't panic. Just gotta read. See, even these things like this, like I gotta read this. I can't be reading this on screen. Like I gotta concentrate and read, because I've realized like that's sometimes I miss things because I need to concentrate on what I'm reading and then make decisions, so I'm not wasting time in the LP. Tactical cloak here. That's the only one that's lit up. That's one I got. I'll read that one with all of you. So employs light bending technology to render the user invisible at the cost of shield and health regeneration. Okay, push and pull. Opportunity there. Guns, powers, and melee attacks used from cloak gain an advantage. I like it. And we'll mess around with that later. Sign power views. Okay, no. Hold on. Did I go back? I think the game just lets you do whatever you want though. Wait, did the other one? We did. We had trees that would deviate. That's right. And then you could customize. I think so. Something like that. So wait, how did I do that? Because I double click that. And then, okay. And then it starts to go, how do you want to play? Like, what's your play style? Oh, yeah, that's cool. Ooh, I like it. Escape artist. Combat cloak. Hell yeah. Speed. Oh, yeah. I like that cloak. This one feels right to me. Cool stuff. And... well, let's just take a look. What else do we have? I mean, because this is my class, I guess, right? So, yeah, I like it. Cryo beam, slow things down, so it's got a bit of field control. I like it. Energy drain, sure, I'll mess with that. Flamethrower, I don't see myself using it, but it's a weapon. But conceptually, it's not fitting in my head. Cryo does. Invasion. Infects, okay, that's the virus one. Team support feels cool. Improves defense and support. Oh, I like this. I like this a lot. I like it. Offensive tech. She's not a leader in like as like a train and like that. She's like charisma stuff like she's got charisma, but it's more of it's more not conniving. It's like she's conversationally strategic is maybe how I put it. She's very cautious in it. I wouldn't even say she's like necessarily inspiring. People just want to be part of her crew, you know, like that's the whole thing. She's cool to kind of be around. She's like, yeah, I don't know, kind of going into fanfic territory there. Let's just move on. Auxiliary systems improves the effectiveness of tech powers and constructs. Well, we'll find out what that means as we go. It feels very granular, and it's going to overwhelm me too early in the game where it doesn't really matter yet. Okay, so interesting backstory there on Scott and Alec. So Alec was dishonorably discharged due to his AI research, so that could be a key story component given to us early on in the Codex, but we still might learn about this in just natural play and conversation. But I like the idea that it basically ended his career as a soldier and then made the Andromeda an attractive option for adventure, because so these twins, they're all for adventure, so I like that. I answered with adventure. Makes sense. Both of them seem to be driven by that, so that's kind of neat. We have the initiative. Jesus, I keep double clicking thinking I have to double click into folders. But no, that is not the case. So we've got this collection right here, pretty straightforward, the Andromeda Initiative. So it is the brainchild of the visionary billionaire Jen Garson, and of course we learn a little bit more about Jen Garson here. She's basically like the Elon Musk of the Mass Effect Andromeda universe. Just using private funding to like gather whatever she could, innovate as she saw fit, privately, avoid kind of government oversight and stuff like that. And then the launch happened. So there's the one piece that stands out to me here on the launch is that these are in waves. So this was the first wave of 4, followed by 4 arcs that comprised of the initial wave. 4 arcs that comprised of the first wave. But then there's a Quarian-led ship accommodating multiple species, but the construction requires a lot more requirements. and the second launch wave was delayed. So there could be part of the story, right? Something could trigger. They could be stuck in that zone, whatever that zone is in that Mass Effect, like between galaxies, you know. So we'll see, and then we got the glossary of terms. So not much new here. You know, the ammunition block, kind of just explanation of the bullets there being more like sand particles and stuff like that. So I don't remember that from the past games. Everything else was pretty much from the past games. There was like a mini factoring, I guess, stood out to me. 3D objects for the battlefield, so probably health kits or something like that. But in any case, so that's pretty straightforward. So we got Pathfinders here. The Pathfinders, kind of, they don't have their Spectres, so Pathfinders feel like they're not necessarily the same thing. I think it's more like there's a role that kind of drives something in the story here. It's the Pathfinders. They touch foot on a planet, you know that's good to go. So they have a little bit more, like they have that, not authority, but they're kind of the authority role in that in this new structure, because all the old structure is effectively gone. As far as I know so far, it would be effectively gone. So we have the Arc species. Now this should be pretty straightforward here. The Asari. Pretty thorough summary of the Asari based on the old games there. Culture and society, same thing. Now they've lost the whole triple M structure, the matriarch, matron, all that stuff. So like that is effectively gone because of that reboot. I thought that was a kind of just an interesting thing to point out here. It's just they get to start over. Now, they get to start over, but they still have the whole physiology thing via parthenogenesis, where they can meld with other races. So if they encounter them, they can... now, it says something here, like if Asari are compatible with life in Andromeda, that will prove several theories about the fundamental building blocks of life. Fundamental building blocks. Like that there's always a race that has this kind of nervous system melding that allows other races... You know what I mean? Like, because they're all just going to be Asari. So, I'm not sure what it means. What's this... Theories about fundamental building blocks? I don't know that fundamental, because no matter where you are in the galaxy, there's going to be that there's going to be some harmony in the fundamental. Amen. That kind of goes with synthesis. Okay, I'm just saying for those intros green. Now, very simple human history here. Of course, we're bringing up the key character, at least from fundamental standpoint for the story, and we'll see where that leads. But Jen Garson, because she's funded the Andromeda, got them out here. But it's the idea with the father, Alec. Oh God, I forget his name already. Anyways, with the father, where construction of dreadnought-sized ships and persistent rumors of AI development. So there's a couple hidden nuggets in these early codexes tied to Father Ryder and this AI development. They got to kick them out of the military, and then that also impacted Scott. So there's something here that's going to thread with Sam. Most likely with Sam, and Sam is like Neuralink to the father, so there's kind of an interesting dynamic there. Maybe it's all in the opening act. Don't spoil me, obviously. Like, I haven't watched anything, I haven't read anything. I let this thing launch, and then I forgot about it for years, so I could come at it fresh, and I didn't have to carry that. I didn't have to inherit any of that noise that was going on at the launch of the game. But I'm seeing a lot of cool nuggets here, and that's what I meant about, like, let me just read the codexes, let it all just marry in here, meld in my brain, and then I will bring you back, and I will have a more kind of more organic way of talking about these things, you know. I can't really interpret this because it's kind of going over my head, but there's the only line that stands out is evidence shows a disturbance where one of these companion galaxies, M32, passed through Andromeda's spiral arm several million years ago. So it's the fact that it's a disturbance. There was some sort of crossover, and maybe that triggers something, and that's going to be part of the story. So I'll just keep it in the back of my noggin and see what happens. Let's look at some tools here. The Omni tool, that one's probably straightforward, but I'll give it a read. Okay, so the only one that stood out here, moving back up here, is this, I love the idea of this. Now, what it could mean, I'm even thinking of, like, Mass Effect 4 started rolling through my head. I don't know, man. But here's the thing. Eventually, the initiative obtained promising data from Quarian explorers who claimed to have who claimed. So we got a claim. What is that? Is it fact or not fact? Because claimed is not objectively true. So claimed could be something else. So to have found a Geth array on the fringes of the Perseus Veil. This array was supposedly built from 3 mass relays using sensors in the combined relay corridor as a form of FTL telescope to observe dark space beyond the galactic rim. Why the Geth expanded so much effort to study dark space is not known. What were they Well, amongst these observations were near contemporary surveys of Andromeda. When our predictive models confirmed them within an acceptable margin, the initiative was able to begin identifying golden worlds, and which is where we are now. But ooh, Lordy. The other stuff is pretty straightforward with technology and ships. There's a comment I forgot to make with the Asari, is that they can live 1,000 years. And so I'm wondering is if the Asari were left on the Ark in order to just make sure everything was in working order, because they could effectively survive in it. Like, how do they make food and stuff like that? I'm not sure. Right? I'm sure they if there's only a dozen of them running the entire ship, right? But I mean, that would be for 600 years. I mean, maybe it's just like it's nothing to them. But I still feel like, you know, just because they can live 1,000 years, they still they need stuff to do for that time. Otherwise, I mean, I have a hard time believing they wouldn't go stir crazy, or they wouldn't get compromised, right? So anyways, we're going to move on. I think I have enough information to contextualize things enough.
Got a surge in power reading.
I was not expecting that, although I remember the stare from a bunch of wonky running videos.
Hey, up here! Whatever hit the Ark fried everything. We have to balance the power load or it could explode.
But we don't know where the fault is.
Ryder could find it. She has a scanner. Quick, Ryder, use it to locate the fault.
On it.
I'll try to get readings on the second conduit.
Hey, get on this.
Who's talking?
I'll override the safeties.
Or all of a sudden you're talking louder. So was it SFX that was compromising things? I'm not sure now.
Ryder,
You know?
try scanning the whole conduit. Look for the fault.
Like right there. It's in my left ear. Like, you know what? First I want to figure out the friggin' sound. Do you mind? G to open your scanner. I will open my scanner when
Hurry, Ryder, find the fault.
I will find the fault when I'm ready. Keep talking. Can you say that again? Who's talking? Is it you? Hey. Hey. Do I just, oh, okay. Do I click on? No, what do you mean? Green, right there.
Relay 2C shows damage from a temperature spike.
Found it! Bad relay!
Ryder, can you go reset it?
Just hold on. Still working. My magic. Function special. Okay. Functions. Okay. So we found the error, the mistake, and now you want me to go fix it, yeah? Oh, this will stay up. I was holding it. Awkward. How do I get rid of this shit? Okay, there we go. And then and then
There! It's reset!
God, I wish it. Fine, I'll just read. I'll just use my super hearing.
Good job, Ryder. Now we can get to the tram.
See you.
Call the bridge and tell Captain Dunn this won't hold for long. We're using duct tape and rubber bands here. It's liable to happen
Duct
again.
tape fixes everything. Okay, information? Well, that'll get us there. And then, does that, if I hover, will it tell me? It's fine. Okay, so, I know you have something for me, yes? Head to the tram. I'm pretty sure that's all we have. We do. And then for technology, we have explore. Okay, that thingamajig, the scanner. Okay, search pathway. Okay, begin initiative. So that's how we get the information on the planets. I read in some other codex. That's why they're the first ones to land, because they can get that information back to, I guess, the AI, which then goes back to Sam and the father, and I assume that's when they make decisions about how to move forward. Oh, the trams, transmitted accelerator mass spectrometer. Okay, so it's a computer that's sending. The tram is the computer sending the information back to the AI. I was like, a tram? Like in the other Mass Effects. I'm going to go on a tram? That's taking it back. So, finding information on animals, I likely have to scan everything in order to get information on everything. I don't just pick up codexes. I have to legit get out there, and I dig that. I'm cool with that. Okay. You don't want to talk to me while I work my way through the system here? Anything else going to blow up?
You okay? Close? Barely in Andromeda, and we're already scrambling.
Let me take a look.
The adventure begins.
Not sure your dad'll see it that way.
Hit something.
Go ahead and take us to the bridge.
No idea. They just said secure all bulkheads and await instructions.
Not talking. It's okay, but focus. Automated logs. So departure confirmed, stasis confirmed, anomalous comm sensor reading, report logged, trajectory drift detected. Oh, what's up? Course correction confirmed. Arcs. Oh, so the other three, I get arcs. Yeah. Condition green. Okay. Okay. Oh, sensor array fault detected. Report logged. Failed. Oh, that was at the impact? That was the impact. Failed. Trajectory confirmed. Oh, hold up, though. So they're green. Oh, these are the ears. Wait, so somewhere halfway, something goes poo-poo land. Sensors to repair failed. Trajectory destination confirmed. Destination location proximity confirmed. Stasis revival engaged confirmed. And their Nexus, Arc, Parchero, Luscinia, and Latinus. Not detected. Nexus was red already? I don't know. Anyways, I'm sure that's part of the story. And then we have an error. Don't spoil it, obviously. I don't know if I have to say that, but I'm going to say that. Just.
Nope. The guy who knows it best is in
What are you
stasis.
talking?
Well, that's the problem.
Wait.
I've got the schematics. Looks pretty straightforward.
Again, what the fuck is with the audio, man? You're right here beside me.
We drift till the Nexus finds us.
I'm not sure that's actually the worst case.
I mean, they sound like they're way over there. Why? Why though? Just make it good. Audio, just. Can I crouch? Do you want me to crouch? Do you want like you're a fucking infant? I didn't hear anything. Now I got distracted trying to figure that out. Okay, well. Congratulations. Okay. Shit on it. People are gonna like piggyback on that. They just start destroying it. It's fine. The game's fine. No, it's not. That was not fine. But it's fine. It's fine though. Except that wasn't fine.
Helm control, report.
So far so good, I think.
We're drifting.
Flight controls aren't responding.
It's good.
First priority is stopping these outages.
Mainline power's been knocked out. We're on reserves, Captain. They won't last.
What's our position?
Unknown. We lost telemetry.
Sam, we need eyes out there.
Attempting to adjust sensor array.
Alec, please. You may be Pathfinder, but this is my ship.
Captain, the protocol's clear. In the absence of communication with the Nexus or the other arcs, we proceed to our appointed Golden World. Solid ground.
If it's even out there. Nobody said anything about running into an energy cloud, and that's just a wild guess what we hit.
It's okay. It's good. I wish he had our hair.
Alec, I need to assess the damage. Stop the bleeding. We've got 20,000 people asleep on this ship. Let's give them a chance to wake up.
Can you blame her?
Thank God there's no timer, huh? I could think this through.
My father's got a point, though. Solid ground sounding pretty good right now.
Yeah, but...
Pretty good. Isn't good enough.
Yes, sir.
Excuse me? Hey. Slow down.
We're coming through.
My God.
I don't appreciate
Is that our
corners.
golden world?
That's Habitat 7. New Earth, if we're lucky. All of our long-range scans told us it was in the green zone. Perfect for human settlement.
All right, Tony Stark.
It doesn't even look the same.
Man, I'm floating to the emotional. I didn't think I would as this character. The logical. Oh man, she's a tough one to like crack down. RP wise, I am gonna be RPing as much as possible. Of course, I get ideas in my head. I roll with them, and sometimes it's not what I, as a player, would like to choose. I think about the character and the character's decisions as the character. This is the character's story. I'm just a guide, but sometimes don't calm down. Just preemptively putting it out there. But I have to work out. So in this early phase here, when I'm RPing a character, though, I do have to kind of, because now I'm seeing like meta attached to the comments that I'll say. So I'm reading the subtext of how it might come out, how it might be interpreted, right? Because if they're saying it's emotional, maybe there's meta behind the scenes that I don't know. I don't know what's going on, right? But I also don't want to think about the meta as being the guide for the decisions I make. Sometimes I gotta go, well, but when I think of her as a character, I'm like, it looks bad. That tells me it's logical. So she's just gonna be. No, she's pretty blunt. Okay, so all of a sudden I just work. See, that's what I mean. I have to walk my way through how I've written her, and she's very blunt. She's to a fault. So But she's not that emotional. She's connected to people that she'll care about, but she doesn't get close to people because she doesn't want to lose them. She doesn't want to she has attachment issues. But she's blunt.
She's right. It looks pretty dicey from here.
Blunt.
Were you sure about those scans?
Yeah.
It's a good question.
Things can change. It's been 600 years. Sam.
The energy from the phenomenon is damping our senses. Planetary conditions are unknown.
We're marooned. 20,000 souls adrift at sea. And when the power runs out and stays out, we need to know if that's safe harbor.
Hey, I like that. I like it. It fits the concept.
As Pathfinder,
Yay!
it's my job to find an alternative. It's what we trained for. But if this goes well, we're already home.
All right, just make it quick.
Harper, the rest of the team should be awake by now. Have them spin up 2 shuttles. Planet Fallen 30.
Yes, sir.
A stubborn one, isn't he?
He takes after me. Yeah.
No one ever said Dad was a diplomat. People skills were never his strong suit.
Just as long as he knows what he's doing. It's not like the cavalry's coming to save the day. I need an ETA on our sensor repairs. We're blind out here.
I feel like that was a callback to the early Mass Effect. Something about cavalry. I don't know. It feels like a callback to me. There's a lot of years have passed. Like 7 years since I played Mass Effect 1. Well, then for the channel I played.
Going to hate that he missed this.
5 years ago, right?
Are all the riders adrenaline junkies?
I guess it's in our blood. I was born a minute ahead of him. I never let him forget it.
Don't worry. I'm sure Scott will pull through.
Yeah, and when he does, he'll want to hear stories.
So, let's get out there and find him one. Right, you'll want to get your helmet. And maybe stop at the Good Luck Rock before we go.
The what?
It's an old superstition of your dad's.
Cool. I wish the camera was a little lower. But when we're talking. That's all. Introduction. As a member of the Pathfinder team, you play a critical role in the Andromeda Initiative's efforts to establish a foothold in the new galaxy. The team faces many challenges. Golden World site verification, reconnaissance, and mapping of unknown territories. Scientific analysis and discovery of new phenomenon. Potential first contact with extraterrestrials. I mean, it's all relative, you know. Establishing diplomatic relations with local inhabitants. General support of settlement outposts. We've got a lot of codexes.
We stand Andromeda. Everything was in the clear. How could things change like that?
I don't know, but I was getting a flashback from the old Mass Effect music.
I've seen my share of the Milky Way, and I've never come across anything like it.
Oh, you're coming in pretty good now. All of a sudden, your audio's okay. Could be better.
The Pathfinder team is assembling in the hangar.
Good or not, no bathroom breaks on this trip.
Oh, whatever. Your suit probably takes care of that shit. It's fine.
Good luck, Rock, huh?
Your dad was mountain climbing back on Earth. It caught him from falling. The way things are going today, we'll need any luck we can get.
Potential metaphor going on.
Yeah.
Why is the audio fixed all of a sudden for you, though? I mean, it's like, so they're SFX. No, because they're not that low. Damn it. Hey, Fisher.
Ryder?
Hey, Fisher. How's it going?
Let's see.
I heard a rumor from the bridge that your dad
Follow
and the captain
again.
aren't seeing eye to eye on this.
And it's like a main conversation with decisions? That's weird. Who's not sorry? And Captain... Okay. Well, they weren't. It's true.
She wasn't thrilled with the idea of the expedition. My dad won her over.
Glad Dunn came around.
Well,
your dad's
won her
had 7
over or...
here. He's got the most experience.
Just do whatever.
The best aim. I go wherever he goes.
Sort of does whatever he wants. Is how it kind of came across to me. Like, he's pulling power plays here or something.
Crashing the party, huh?
Oh, sorry, bros. Oh.
Hey, Ryder.
It's Kirkland, right?
Yeah. I think we met just before the Hyperion left Earth. Not sure if you know Greer.
Hi there. Your dad say anything about what's going on?
Okay. Straight to the point. Yeah, she's action-oriented. Let's go with this.
He was all business. Told us to prep and be ready to go.
Short and sweet, huh? Will do.
Yeah.
See you guys on the ride
I
down.
like that feel. Feels good. Okay. And I get my helmet.
Got it.
The Pathfinder is now requiring sidearms. I've opened the armaments locker.
We expecting trouble, Sam?
A precaution. Please arm yourself, Ryder.
Thanks for caring. We got first contact protocol. In the event any member of the Pathfinder team encounters intelligent alien life, it is imperative that first contact protocols be strictly observed. The Andromeda Initiative holds the principles of peace and cooperation among our highest ideals. Aggressive action against extraterrestrials is only permitted when hostile intent is clearly demonstrated and Pathfinder team members are at obvious risk of injury or death. Fair enough.
Harper and Ryder, to the hangar.
What? Oops, my button.
Better safe than sorry.
The Predator.
You never know. Now let's get to the shuttles.
Now let's get the audio fixed. Some notable information there. So we got Alec Ryder background here. The attaché, of course, getting into the AI stuff, even though he shouldn't have. He got dropped from the military. Didn't meet Dr. Ellen Harlow. They got married and then had the twins. Now Harlow's down here, and she ends up passing away. She's the early developer of the chips that eventually led to the framework for L2s and L3s. And then she got a degenerative disease because of overexposure or repeat exposure to biotics. And she developed the implants that were designed to sync with the AI partner and Alec Ryder. And upon reading this, I was like, okay, kind of a neat little name play there. And I'm a fan of names and stuff. You see the AI there, and then Alec, but the L looks like an I, Al, AI, right? And the identity gets merged, right? So it's just this idea of, I was a big fan as a kid of Quantum Leap, and I didn't know this as a kid, but eventually looking back, I was like, oh, his name was Al, AI. He was the AI. His name was Al. So anyways, so I was like, oh, okay, I don't know if that was the play there, but in the Quantum Leap, the leaping, right? Because quantum, right? Because they're going, you know what I'm saying? So I feel like, I don't know if that was the gameplay there. That's an Easter egg, but in any case, it stood out to me. That's it. And Cora Harper trained with Valkyrie program. So sorry, commando unit. What? What? So a subset of their interspecies military integration plan. So she trained with the Talion's daughters, and then she could be she's the second in command, basically, and she could replace Alec, if need be. I mean, I'm getting ideas of what this could possibly be, or at least my fanfic is starting to go a little bit wild here because of some Codex pieces. Now, I don't know if I want to talk about that so early because I don't want to be spoiled. I don't want comments to accidentally spoil. So I'm going to hold on to them, but just know that I said that right now, and then I'll talk about that. I'll speculate that as I get some information that could prove or deny that. But it's the energetic cloud of dense debris with bizarre properties that created this kind of phenomenon. But I'm stringing together some ideas here that if it doesn't play out in the game, my fanfic is going. So we'll see where it goes. Okay, so let's go to Harper.
I hope the other arcs made it. The
Thanks
whole
for talking
initiative's
loud.
at risk.
Appreciate it.
So just another boring day at the office, huh?
I can't turn this camera on. You just gotta set this however you... Okay, no problem.
I figure it's a chance to show everyone what we can do. Go out there and earn our stripes.
You're Alec's daughter, all right. I always wondered what it was like when explorers crossed the ocean. Nothing but stars and dead reckoning to guide them.
And a map that said, "Here be dragons."
Hey.
Well, if they made it, we can too. And maybe see a dragon along the way.
There's like residual multiverse stuff coming through.
Captain, I still need an update on our sensor array. Please report in as soon as possible.
And maybe see a dragon. Yeah, hell yeah.
Never know. Let's keep an eye out.
And our distance.
On that note,
in the old
time
game,
to get to the shuttle.
Something called a dragon. Okay, let's get out there. I'm pretty sure I remember something like that. Was it a arachnite? That was... No, it was a whole different thing called a dragon. It looked like a massive mosquito or something.
Dr. Carlyle, with everything going on, I think the Ark needs you more than we do.
Pathfinder wants a medic on hand. And if that is home down there, I'm happy to knock on the door.
Yeah, we're just not sure what's on the other side of the door.
No problem. If it has teeth, I brought the pliers. Yank them out myself.
Hey.
All right, team, button it up.
I like the
we
armor.
leave in 5.
Sir, we
I like
broke
the
out the
quality.
weapons as requested. Anything we should know about?
Seem prudent, given the situation. We'll be down a man with Scott out. I heard what happened. Your brother's strong. He'll make it.
He better. 600-year nap and he oversleeps.
You know him. Never was an early riser. Just don't let it get to you. I need you sharp.
Yes, sir.
Your mom would have been proud
Oh, that's nice.
of both of you.
Thanks for turning it around, Dad. I was getting a little worried.
Okay, team, listen up. I chose each of you for the Pathfinder team, not just because you're talented and passionate, but because you're dreamers, like me. We dream of exploring the unknown, of finding the edge of the map, and then discovering what lies beyond. When people look back on this, and they will, they'll remember we didn't give up. That we kept dreaming, that our first few faltering steps in Andromeda were the beginning of everything they know. We only get one chance to be first. So, let's go make history.
That's good.
Been waiting 600 years for this.
Slow build of the music. You got that epic Mass Effect feel kicking in after a speech.
Archive period, this is Shuttle 1. Switching to manual guidance.
Shuttle 2, taking your lead.
Good luck, Pathfinder team.
These cuts are well done when they're orchestrated, but the in-game, the gameplay, man, there's something off about it. But then those look great. Like this looks great. Can I turn? Oh, I can't.
Wow, will you look at that?
Yeah, but it still looks good.
Whatever it is, stop the Hyperion in its tracks.
Oh, damn.
It appears to be an unstable mass of dark energy.
If you say so.
Steer clear of it.
Getting some chop here.
Gravity anomalies detected.
See if I can even it out.
My stomach would appreciate that.
We're clear. Accelerating to cruising speed.
Ryder, we didn't have a chance to meet back in the Milky Way. Name's Liam Costa, Security and Response Specialist.
Good to meet you, Liam.
Hard to believe we're finally doing this.
Sure beats reading the brochures.
Beginning our deceleration. Planet's dead ahead.
Oh, cool.
Hang on. Initiating atmospheric entry.
Here we go!
The flight guidance is travel. It'll pass. We're through.
Holy.
Shuttle 2, are you seeing this?
Copy that. Doesn't look like a golden world from here.
Ionization levels are rising.
Stay on course to the landing zone.
Oxygen levels are below minimum human requirements.
Liam, have you heard of Leroy before? I hope your name doesn't match for that.
Keep it tight, Shuttle 2.
The mountains are floating.
Oh.
Look, port side.
That has to be advanced engineering.
Hyperion, this is the Pathfinder.
But this is what we
We've
got.
got evidence of an alien civilization.
Has anyone seen us?
What if they're not friendly?
We stick to contact protocol. No use of deadly force unless hostile intent is clear.
Opa! Leroy? You good? I mean...
Lightning strike! Control! Shuttle 2 declaring an emergency!
Leroy! Whee!
Acceleration increasing.
Am I...
No kidding!
Your jump jet is malfunctioning.
Get it working!
Approaching terminal velocity.
So
Hey. Ow. You need a dad rock. Grab one. Oh, shit. Yeah, that's nice. Oh, neat. That's cool. Squid plants. Hello? Shadow thing? I saw it. I saw what I saw. Oh, neat. That was great. Okay.
This is Ryder. Come in. Hyperion! Sam! Anyone there?
Save your breath, Ryder. Sam's offline. Comlink's trashed.
Yeah.
I'm surprised we aren't too.
Did the others make it?
I don't know.
Oh, I like what they do with the helmets.
It was all a blur.
Sometimes a
Shadow
little
split in
off,
two.
but it's really good.
This is like some nightmare.
Oh, the shadow was a floating rock.
Yeah. No way this is home.
Looks like we're gonna find some high ground. See if anyone else is alive. Come on.
That's cool.